Saturday night baseball in Milwaukee. Game 2 of the baseball season. Brewers home once again at American Family Field, set to take on the Chicago White Sox. On the opener on Thursday, the pitching staff produced a franchise record 20 strikeouts. They also scored 14 runs. First team in Major League history since 1901 to score 14 plus and record 20 plus pitching strikeouts in a game. That was a fun one Thursday.
Here's Chad Patrick and the numbers from last year, Rod.
Yeah, pretty good season as far as earned run average goes. A little over 3.5 for Chad. 23 starts. He was appeared in 27 games. He was up and down 4 different times with the Brewers a year ago.
Chase Mydroth digs in on the ground to third. 2 hops. Hamilton takes care of it for out number 1.
So the first lefty of the day is Colson Montgomery.
Struck him out. There's that breaking ball. Chad Patrick gets strikeout number 1.
Yeah, been a lot of swings and misses for this White Sox group. Opening day, and now the breaking ball swings right over the top of it. Looked like a slider.
So Patrick gives up the single and the walk, but strands a pair. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the White Sox nothing, and the Brewers coming up.
Sean Burke going to the mound for his first start of the year. He came on pretty strong late. The last 10 starts, he threw it very well.
Bryce Terang getting off to a great start. He had a couple of hits, including a double on opening day. Fly ball to left. Got some carry. Benintendi on the warning track. It's over his head and off the wall. Terang into second with a leadoff double for the second straight game.
And how about Terang, the power that he's showing to the opposite field here.
Had the double on Thursday, collected a bulk of doubles in the WBC.
Just laying off balls and trying to hit strikes. I think we kept it pretty simple up at the plate, but try to look at the heart of the plate and put the ball in play. I mean, it's super important. Just trying to go up there and put together quality at-bats, most importantly, but doing whatever it takes to help this team win.
That's just what he does. Terang advances to third.
Yeah, he would have had that one stolen easily.
Christian Yelich, a couple of hits on opening day, including a run batted in. And he grounds one through the right side to give the Brewers a 1-0 lead.
Yep, get the double, get him over, get him in. And that's what the Brewers did so well last year. Good at bats, advancing base runners, driving them in from third base with less than 2 outs. And Christian Yelich gets one to hit and finds the hole into right field.
And here's Jake Bauers, the cleanup hitter today. A 1 pitch. Breaking ball, ground ball, underneath the glove of Murakami and into right field. Yelich turns second, on his way to third. Here's the throw, it's not in time. And now Bauers, seeing that nobody's covering second with some great base running, takes the extra 90 feet himself. Second and third and 1 away for the crew. Oh, some great base running by Jake Bauers. And the Brewers with a great opportunity to put up a crooked number now here in the first inning, with Mitchell coming to the plate and the infield having to come in once again for the White Sox. Mitchell back up the middle. That'll score at least 1. Here comes Bauers. Throw goes to second. Garrett Mitchell delivers. Brewers pick up right where they left off from Thursday.
Yeah, first hit of the year for Garrett Mitchell. Drives in a couple of runs. He's on base a couple of times yesterday. Another hanging curveball from Burke. This one has hit me written all over it, right down the middle of the plate, up in the zone. Brewers with a 3 spot here in the first.
1-2 is a called third strike with a cut fastball at the very bottom of the strike zone. Peters is challenging.
Called a strike. The hitter is challenging.
And he's going to lose this. Wow, Tristan Peters uses a challenge this early, and it's not that close, to be honest with you. Tristan Peters' challenges are revoked. He's no longer allowed to challenge. That is probably a pretty tough walk back into the dugout if you use a challenge there and you don't win it. 0-2 pitch to McGuire. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Blew him away with a cutter at 90 miles an hour at the third of the night for Chad Patrick. He puts up a 0 and a 1-2-3 second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It's 3-0 Milwaukee. And there's 2 down now for Bryce Terang. Shallow left. Benintendi. Another shot. It's a fair ball. Terang will have another double on a ball that was misplayed by Benintendi. Oh, Benintendi had so much real estate to cover. Acuna was going out on it. Nobody could get to it. It landed just inside the line. It's just a pop-up double for Terang, and he's got 2 of them today. Now a walk by Contreras. We'll get Christian Yelich coming up, and nobody loosening in that White Sox bullpen. Yelich pounds it into the ground. This is going to be a base hit. Burke throws wide. It gets away. Terang will score. Contreras to third.
Compounding the issue was Burke.
Well, first it was out in right field, an ill-advised throw, allowing Bowers to get into second base. And now, I'm not sure why Burke throws this baseball. There's no way. Yelich was by the bag when it got to first base. Turang really not slowing down much and able to score easily.
4-0 Brewers, fourth inning. Murakami leads off. He walked in the first.
Murakami deep on right center field. Mitchell going back at the wall. 2 games, 2 home runs for the Japanese sensation Munetaka Murakami. And the gamble has paid off for the White Sox. All the damage he did in Japan, they were wondering if it would carry over here in Major League Baseball, and he is proving them wrong.
Tristan Peters made the club off a big spring training.
This one trying to find the turf, and it gets down in center field.
And it rolls behind him after the dive. That'll allow Tristan Peters' first major league hit to be a double. He goes into second base standing without a throw. Saved the baseball. Congratulations to a former 7th-round draft pick by the Brewers, Tristan Peters.
Breaking ball, gloved at first by Murakami, gets to the bag. What a play at first.
Okay, so there's a highlight reel defensive effort. Murakami, in what would have been a double had it gotten by him, able to leap straight out and make the catch.
That's a nice play by Murakami. Not just a power bat, he can get it done with the glove, as we've seen so far in this series.
4-1 is our score. Aaron Ashby is out there on the mound. That is nasty.
Yeah, everything he throws has movement on it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Ashby with 3 strikeouts in a scoreless 6th inning.
Hamilton swipes the bag. The second steal of the year.
Yeah, pretty good throw. A little bit late.
4th stolen base for the Brewers tonight.
Scoring position for Lockridge. Ground ball right side, base hit by Lockridge. Hamilton will cruise around and score. Big insurance run for the Brewers.
Wow, how about that? That was a slider. Hit down the middle of the plate, just above the knees. He went right with it into center field. Thing of beauty. Bottom of the order getting it done.
Colson Montgomery pulls it into right. It's an impressive swing. Give the White Sox a 2-out base runner against Serpa. Then Austin Hayes, the new left fielder, as of a couple of innings ago, will come up to the plate.
Hayes rips one to left. Lockridge tries to cut it off. He will, but now it's bobbled. They're going to send the runner around third. Ortiz has it. Play at the plate. He's toast. What a relay from Joey Ortiz.
Wow. What a great relay. Lockridge, Ortiz, Contreras. Inning over. That was hard hit by Austin Hayes, and initially Brandon Lockridge juggled that baseball right in front of the left field warning track, but boy did he recover. And it remains a 5-1 Milwaukee lead as we hit the stretch. 1 man was left for the White Sox. It's a base hit for Garrett Mitchell, who's aboard for the 3rd time tonight. He's becoming a really important figure early in the season due to the injuries and the fact that he's healthy.
And another steal for the Brewers. Garrett Mitchell with his 2nd stolen base of the night.
And the Brewers have swiped their 5th bag. Joey Ortiz 1 for 3 tonight. He's got one of the 5 Brewers stolen bases.
And that's back up the middle. Another hit for Ortiz. Mitchell scores standing, and the Brewers piling on.
How about that? Base hit, stolen base, and another 2-out hit for the Brewers in this series. I tell you, Joey Ortiz looks like he's dialed in. The way he pulls his hands in on this pitch and able to barrel it up and shoot it in center. Bottom of the order getting it done.
And now trying to get scoreless inning from Hall, all following Ashby, who finished off the start for Chad Patrick. So Hall walks Pereira. Not a great recipe with a 6-1 lead.
He got him. Change up. Carroll frozen.
Right on the inside corner. There it is. It's a strike.
0 for 3 for Luis Angel Acuna. Ground ball to short. That could end it. 6-4-3. Ball game. 6-1 your final. Brewers hit, Brewers steal, and they pitch their way to a win against the Sox.
Well, you really got to be impressed with the way this Brewers pitching staff has been able to execute so far this year. Chad Patrick, the bullpen once again outstanding, and the Brewers start the year 2-0.
They have been very, very impressive in these first 2 games, and they can go for a sweep tomorrow against the White Sox.
Taylor made double play ball off the bat of Luis Angel Acuna. Ortiz to Turang. to Bowers, and the Brewers are 2-0 on the year. A 6-1 final here tonight at American Family Field.